Welcome back. As a report from USA Politics, we are trying to explain you all latest update in this channel. Reporting from USA team working for you. In their racketeering investigation investigating attempts to overturn the 2020 election results, judges in Fulton County, Georgia, have opted not to extend any plea deals to ex-President Donald Trump or his lawyer Rudy Giuliani. Watch this video, and we'll explain everything in detail. However, before we go any further, I kindly ask that any new viewers to my channel subscribe and enable notifications so that they may stay up to date with all our current news. On Tuesday, November 28th, Raw Story reported that Fulton County District Attorney Farnie Willis had struck deals with pro-Trump attorneys Sidney Powell, Jenna Ellis, and Ken Crow. But now there is a clear difference. No one is willing to negotiate. Prosecutors have made their intentions clear by rejecting plea deals with Trump and his closest associates. They see Giuliani and the former president as their top targets for criminal prosecution. As Hugo Lowell of The Guardian remarked, who first reported the plea refusal, this tactic shows that the prosecution views certain individuals as their primary targets and intends to use Georgia's racketeering statute to their benefit. Judges may use the cooperation gained through plea deals to construct a solid case against Trump and his closest circle, while keeping the precise plan under wraps, according to legal experts. This new revelation comes as the cherry on top of a slew of harsh legal developments that Trump has had to deal with since he ran for re-election in 2024. Criminal prosecution is a real possibility in 3 different states: New York, due to a fraud case; Georgia, because of an increasing case; and the Justice Department's special counsel inquiry. Reportedly devastating data is contained in testimony that has already been received from cooperating witnesses who are Trump insiders. It demonstrates Trump's apparent depravity as he refuses to accept loss and clings to power. As an example, Jenna Ellis testified before the prosecution that White House advisor Dan Scavino had cautioned Trump that he would remain in office regardless of the outcome of the election. There may be extortion plotting at work if there is evidence of such undemocratic goals. If prosecutors step up their pressure, Trump and Giuliani will not sign the cooperation agreement, and they might face swift subpoenas and arrest warrants. Their apparent haste to prosecute the ex-president demonstrates their faith in the potential success of the extortion allegations, which might result in President Trump's incarceration. These threats of prosecution finally bring former President Trump to justice for his alleged criminal acts connected to the 2020 election and the violent aftermath after years of dodging consequences. It would be a devastating blow to his prospects of running for president again in 2024 if the Georgia prosecutors were successful in convicting him of the crimes. Donald Trump urged Judge Arthur Engoron to summon retired Judge Barbara Jones as a witness in the fraud case against him. On Tuesday, November 28th, the Washington Post reported that he turned down. Legislators spoke at a white supremacist event. Kimmel joked about a plan to mess with him. He mentioned that he had an inclination to bring her here, give her an hour to perform power squats in the green room, and then surprise her. Although a dispute with Matt Damon would be entertaining, I do not wish to contract rabies. Damon waits in the green room for his chance to appear on the show, only to have it abruptly cut short. Kimmel granted Lindell permission to go on the show, but with a special twist. To participate, Lindell was placed inside a claw machine in an arcade. The CEO of MyPillow was overjoyed to accept the unusual invitation. It would be nice to invite her. The Georgia congresswoman recently went on Jimmy Kimmel to promote her new book, MTG, and she implied, "Hey, Jimmy Kimmel, I was wondering why you don't feature my lies on your show more often. I will bring you a copy of my book so that we can discuss the steps needed to save the United States of America, considering the ongoing police investigation into the host." In his response, which he sent late on November 27th, Kimmel expressed his reservations about her unexpected involvement. He made the proclamation, It would appear that I am a member of the Celebrity Satan Club as well as a liar in the Hollywood industry. I will gladly visit her once she has a book ready for sale. In line with his light-hearted demeanor, Kimmel made a joke about making fun of the congressman from the far right, who had previously delivered a speech at a demonstration for white nationalists. There is a part of me that wishes I could simply call her to me, give her the instruction to practice power squats for an hour in the green room, and then give her some words of encouragement from Matt Damon. Although I have no desire to contract rabies, I believe it would be entertaining to do so. It is possible that Kimmel will be required to alert the Capitol Police about the Matt G.S. book. This refers to the ongoing joke about Damon, who waits in the green room but ultimately gets kicked out of the program. His comedic timing was on full display when he pointed out that Green's book is apparently selling poorly, ranking 65th in the women's biography category. This is a significant drop from publications such as Michelle Obama's memoirs and Kanye West's Ex-Girlfriend 2, and it is even 60 spots lower than Paris Hilton's Paris, the memoir. At the conclusion of the show, Kimmel stated in a straightforward manner, "I might have to report Marjorie Taylor Greene's book to the Capitol Police, due to the fact that it is so bombastic." However, he did leave Greene with a little window of opportunity by bringing up an event in which he had to deal with Mike Lindell's bothersome requests, which he referred to as Mary Trump's note from hell. Proof that Mr. Trump is doomed to fail leaves many speechless. The newly discovered material has caused many people to speculate about the future that lies ahead for the former president. In light of the fact that we now possess this explosive evidence, let us investigate it in greater depth in order to determine what it signifies and how people have reacted to it. Before we get into the specifics, it is necessary to first provide some background information about Mary Trump. In addition to being the niece of the late President Donald Trump, she is a staunch opponent of the political dynasty that she belongs to. A clinical psychologist by training, Mary Trump has written a biography on her life as a member of the Trump family and has been vocal about her opposition to her uncle's presidency. The specifics of her note from hell evidence have caused a commotion. Now, let's investigate those particulars. Mary Trump's note from hell provides evidence that is not quite apparent. Our sources report that she disclosed the shady financial operations and unethical business practices carried out by her family in a letter handwritten by her grandfather, Fred Trump Sr. As far as Mary Trump is concerned, this material presents her uncle in a different light and has the potential to put Mr. Trump in a difficult position, both politically and legally. There are strong feelings regarding the consequences of this revelation, held by both those who support it and those who oppose it. For the purpose of gaining a deeper understanding of the reactions and hypotheses regarding the note from hell, proof that Mary Trump delivered, we conducted a search on social media and engaged with individuals such as yourself. It has been observed that there are a wide variety of strong and divided reactions. A significant number of people who support Trump believe that this is Mary Trump's most recent attempt to bring shame to her uncle and profit from their family name for herself. Many people, on the other hand, are of the opinion that these data could potentially shed light on the financial activities of the Trump family and perhaps put Mr. Trump in a position where he could face legal issues. This unanticipated turn of events is already complicated, and the significant number of perspectives only serves to make the situation much more complicated. When we do an analysis of the data from Mary Trump's note from hell, it is absolutely necessary to take into account the more far-reaching implications, the potential consequences for Mr. Trump's image, the potential for legal conflicts, and the general public's perception of the Trump family were discussed with political analysts and attorneys with whom we had conversations. There are many who believe that this content might potentially cause even more damage to Mr. Trump's reputation and could perhaps hinder his chances of running for office. Some individuals questioned the accuracy of the material as well as the reasons behind its dissemination. Beneficially, Their analysis offers insight into the current scenario, which is a positive development. Please feel free to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section while we wait. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. I am grateful that you decided to participate in the reporting from Ukraine. Very soon, we will be seeing you again.